Okay. It's 10:03 a.m. in the morning on October 29th. Um I slept from 4:20. So, 5 hours and 40 minutes. Oh no, actually. No, 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 no. Yeah, 5 hour and 40 minutes. It's not that bad, but I don't know. I feel like shit. Um yeah, last night I don't know why. I was just so tired and I just didn't have any motivation to do anything. So after I came back home and took a shower, I did nothing for like 1 hour or 1.5 hours, and that was quite detrimental because once again I ran out of time, big time. I ran out of time. I planned to do a bunch of stuff and I ended up not doing most of it. I I did finish CTCS 191 paper, so that was really good. Even though it was a shitty paper, I did finish it. 1,300 words. I the prompt calls for 1,000 to 12,000 words. I went over. Um, I also did edit a college video. I also did finish Uzumaki episodes 1 and 2. But I did not watch This Transient Life. I tried to watch it yesterday, and of course I fell asleep. Um, yeah. The movie is like 2.5 hours long, and I started watching it at 3, so it's impossible. So I'm gonna try to finish it today. So today I have like 4 films to watch, which is fucking insane. One is The Wind. I have to watch it for my 200 paper. Then the 2 films I have to watch for my animation class. Then This Transient Life, plus an Uzumaki episode. So, literally insanity, I know, but I'm gonna try my best. Um, I'm waking up a little early so that I can watch The Wind and do an album review video. And then, yeah, I have 2 ALI meetings back to back, one from 12 to 2, the other from 2 to 4 p.m. 4 p.m., I immediately rush back home, and I probably have like 10 minutes, and then I have to go out again um, to my animation class, and then my animation class ends at 10 p.m. Yeah, another long day with a bunch of shit to do, and fuck. You know? Fuck. Uh, yeah. Why am I so busy? Why the fuck am I so busy? Why is so much happening? Oh my god. I don't even have time to draw or write my script or anything like that. I just have zero time to do anything. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I look forward to Halloween though. But I do understand that it's probably gonna be extremely cringy and awkward for me. So I need backup, I need help. But yeah. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a good thing I have several things planned because I've done so much in October. with the whole spotlight situation and Shirley's film set. Eventually, I'm sure I'll have something to do with Bridget again. I'm sure. Hopefully, I have something to do with APCA as well. Hopefully. Yeah. Trader Joe's pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, still solid as ice. Cheers. I have to take a photo of this. Strange place. USC Hotel. Ooh. Ooh. What the? Okay, time now is 12:49, after midnight. Um, yeah, I am so insanely tired. It's honestly, kind of a health concern. Um, hold on. Yeah, I'm so tired. It's a health concern today. I didn't sleep much again. But yeah, such is the way of life, bro. Um, yeah, I went to. So the good thing is today, TA2, he was like, okay, I can drive us to a place to have lunch. Yangguofu, how about that? And I'm like, sure, why not? It's been a while since I've had some damn good noodles. You know, the last few times I've had noodles, it's also like instant ramen and cup noodles. It's like, sure. So, I, so the good thing is I don't need to leave that early. At 12, immediately right after I finished filming my album review video, TA2 was already downstairs about to pick me up. So from 12 at noon to about 2:20 p.m. we hung out. He took me to Yangguofu, which is pretty near USC actually, on the gateway side, and we sat down and we had a big bowl of noodles, and it was pretty good. It was good noodles. When we arrived there, Yangguofu is a restaurant where it's like a buffet where you grab a big bowl and you just place a bunch of random stuff into the bowl and they make a soup. They add soup and it just becomes a bowl of noodles. And the price depends on the weight. So I accidentally grabbed two bowls. Like it's two bowls stacked on top of each other and I didn't realize it's two bowls. I put it on the scale and I was already trying my very best not to grab too much food because I don't want to spend over $20 for a fucking bowl of noodles. And the price turned out to be $30.2. What in the actual fuck? And I guess I was kind of tired and I didn't really question it. I saw $30.2 in the payment machine and I'm like, well, fuck, I guess I'll just have to accept it. It's not like I can just take some ingredients back, right? So I pulled out my American Express card, paid it, And my the TA2, he realized that that's weird. He's like, it doesn't make any sense. My bowl, there isn't that much food in my bowl. How the hell is it $30? I know what $30 looks like. That is not $30. So he's like, the guy at the cashier, he's like, oh, maybe it's two bowls. Or somebody was like, maybe it's two bowls stacked together. Oh, I think it was the guy at the cashier. And then he removed it, and turns out it's way lighter. Turns out my noodles are supposed to be 19 bucks. There's an $11 difference. Holy shit. That goes to show how heavy the bowl itself is. So that was fucked. And then I'm like, great. And the another thing is like, I could try to speak Mandarin in that situation, and the guy was speaking to me in Mandarin at first, but then I like stuttered and I was slow, and then he started speaking English to me, and he was a little meaner in English. So the guy was like, I don't know how to refund. Can I just give you a soft drink? And I was like, no. Like, can you give me a refund? A soft drink isn't worth $11, and there's no way in fucking hell am I paying $30 for a bowl of noodles, okay? I already spent a lot of money on other food. Like, I don't want to spend more money. So, another woman came and couldn't fix it, and then finally another woman in the back showed up, and they deadass thought that they can't refund, and that woman was like, no, you can. So she did something in the payment machine and told me to tap my card again, and I got a $30.2 refund. Like, what the fuck, soft drink? That is not a viable option, bro. That's cheating. You're trying to cheat me. That's like fucking cheating. So thank God I ended up paying 19 bucks for noodles. Okay, fine. We sat down and we had a meal. And with TA1, I teach him a lot. With TA2, he doesn't need teaching because A, he's not that into this anyways. B, like, his English is fine. Like, I don't think he needs that much coaching on English. I think he's fine. There's a little accent, there's some grammatical issues, but like, it's fine. I can hear fine perfectly. Like, this is totally fine. So I'm just hanging out with him. I'm just getting paid to hang out with him, which is kind of silly. So I had noodles with him. We talked. We talked about traveling. We talked about spicy food. We talked about religions at some point because we saw a church nearby, and then we talked about the film industry and also him writing papers and how film major and electrical engineering major turns out to be not that different in terms of competition, except film is actually more competitive. Anyways, that is when TA1. So originally the plan is I'm going to meet with TA2 for 2 hours, then I'll return to campus and meet with TA1 for 2 more hours and come back home at 4, like finish that at 4 p.m. But thank God TA2 texted me saying, oh, I'm sorry, I have a meeting. And how about we just meet on Thursday? That's great fucking news. That's more time today for me to do shit. So I didn't need to wake up this early today after all, but it's also a good thing because if I didn't wake up so early, I would have just spent that extra time sleeping. But, the bad news is on Thursday I have to take some time out to meet with TA2. But it's like okay if I'm going somewhere on Thursday night, it's Halloween night. It's usually like late at night, like 9 a.m. party or something. So, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Speaking of Halloween, my lipsticks and nail polish I think have arrived at Amazon. So I'm gonna pick them up tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Yeah. And what else? So yeah, after the noodles, we decided to have a walk at Expo Park. It's a cool little park place. And it's a surreal place actually. It felt like an oasis because the USC, the surrounding the USC, the area feels like dystopian, trashy shit. And USC looks good, but Expo Park looks kind of like this futuristic, brutalist oasis. And it's a very beautiful and interesting place. A little dreamy, perhaps. So we had a quick walk around the Natural History Museum and the Rose Garden, and then he drove me home. And so I had some extra time today, and I spent that extra time watching a film and editing a video. And then at around 5:30, I left. I walked to campus. I was right on time, and took CTCS 469. Sat down. It's so fucking cold today. Like, oh my god, it's so cold. Especially at night. It was like 14 degrees. It was genuinely cold as fuck. But anyways, um, yeah, I took the class and the professor screened two films today, back to back, which is crazy. I honestly thought to myself maybe I should just go back home because I'm planning to watch 4 films today, 4 fucking movies, plus an episode of anime that is deranged. So, and B, I have like still a bunch of homework and stuff to do. I have too much. I can't do this. But I ended up staying for both films, even though I fell asleep during both films because I'm just that tired. I'm so tired I don't even realize how tired I am. But yeah, took a lift home. That's it. The end. Um, yeah. So I don't really have that much to add, other than the fight continues, I guess. Um, I should probably like release my trailer tomorrow for Objects in Mirror. I should probably do something about that and edit my short film. Wang, the Macanese composer, DM'd me like 2 days ago asking me, "Oh, send me the cut when you finish it." And I'm like, "Bro, I haven't finished editing it at all. Like, let alone coloring it." So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just too fucking busy. Um, and yeah, APCA sort of released a couple Instagram posts introducing their board members, and half of them are people I already know, but it's like, um, it's pretty cool that they include like their Chinese names and their Korean names in the post, like beside the photo or like inside the photo. But the thing is, most of these people are Asian Americans. So forcefully imposing like an Asian name on yourself while you don't use it in daily life is kind of funny. Even though I don't use my Asian name in my daily life too much, anyways. But yeah, the Hong Konger girl, her name is Lauren, and she's like one of the social department heads or something. So I don't know. I just want to know who she is. I have a sneaky feeling that she's like an Asian American person, and she might be born in Hong Kong but like moved here when she was 2 years old or something like that. But either way, it would be a slight bit intriguing, I guess. And I think that's it. I think that's all. Um, yeah, that's all. And I do really need to DM Matt about 310s and 480s because now is the time. Like 310 is one of my major goals. If I don't start helping out on 310s and PDing there, then I don't know how am I gonna achieve 5 award-winning shorts and get endorsed by the fucking PGA by the end of the next 3 years. So I gotta do that. And yeah. Tomorrow, another long ass day. But yeah, I'll have matcha for lunch. which I'm excited about actually. I like matcha. I kind of like matcha now. Oof. Um, Maybe I'll have lunch at Dulce if I have like 1.5 hours. Um, yeah, yeah, and I don't know what else to add. Um, yeah, nothing else, I believe. I don't know, something's on my mind, but I don't really know what is it on my mind. I don't really know. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. So on Reddit, like a couple months ago on Reddit, I commented on someone's post saying, "Oh, don't live in a triple link apartment. I'm dying." But that was before I moved to this place, which is still triple link. And someone messaged me on Reddit today saying that they are from a radio from KCRW, which is a radio from Santa Monica. Hey, I know where that is. I know the KCRW building. And the person said they want to interview me and talk about my experience living in a triple link place. So that's really interesting. I kind of want to say yes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I should say yes. Because, like, what am I losing here? I'm losing nothing. I'm having a little fun. I'm getting involved in some, like, radio thing. Well, like, not really radio thing, but, like, some journalism thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should participate. What am I losing? What am I going to lose? So, yeah, I'll probably say yes. Time now is 9:12 a.m. in the morning on October 30th. I slept from 4:50 to 9 a.m. Oh my god. It's too tough. Um, yeah, I actually finished 4 fucking films yesterday, which is insane. But at what cost? I slept so late. I stayed up, and I fell asleep while watching the film as well. But I managed to force myself to stay up and finish This Transient Life last night. From 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. or like 2:30 to 4:30. Um yeah. So I don't know. Part of me wants to sleep for another hour and just skip the TV class right now because I have shit to do, you know. I want to sleep more, and I have a video to film and edit. So I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Um yeah. Today's gonna be a long day again, 3 classes, and I didn't really write much for my CTCS 200 paper, and it's due tonight. So I guess I'll have to speed run it somehow. Um yeah. Though I do look forward to lunchtime today because I'll probably drink matcha and stuff. I don't know if I skip the TV class I can eat lunch at home by myself. You know, save money. Uh, I'm so done. I'm so done with everything. Oh my god. Okie dokie. Time now is 7:11 p.m.
It's a little early to film one of these videos. Also, I'm still in my street clothes. I just spent half an hour pacing around my room processing my thoughts, which is a bad idea considering how much time I'm wasting. But I just want to talk, actually. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thinking. So not much happened today, actually. So today's supposed to be a really long day. You know, Wednesdays this semester is supposed to be really long. It's supposed to be 11 a.m. class and then 3 classes until 6 p.m. But today I did a little trolling. So I went to class, and honestly, this morning was a little bit hopeless in terms of I woke up and I was dead inside. I was so tired. And I woke up at 9:15 and I was like, fuck it, I'll sleep a little more. So I woke up again at 9:30. And if I want to catch the 10:20 bus, I have 50 minutes left to brush my teeth, have breakfast, film 2 movie reviews, and watch an episode of anime within 50 minutes. That's basically impossible. So I thought to myself, okay, I'm just gonna skip the class again. And then I kind of hate this feeling, but I also kind of like this feeling actually, because it's very spontaneous. I was still deciding at around after I woke up, I was still deciding whether I want to skip this class or not. So I brushed my teeth slowly. I didn't rush myself. I ate breakfast slowly, and I watched the last episode of Uzumaki, which was half an hour long, more than half an hour long. So after that point, it was already like 10:40 something. If I want to make to class, I can still take the 10:50 bus. And I thought to myself, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go to class. I'll just film my reviews after I come back home at 6 p.m. So I went to class and I was right on time. It's so crazy. Like half an hour ago, I was still thinking of not coming to class. And then suddenly I'm just there, right on time, in a blink of an eye. So I sat down and I looked around and I realized, holy shit, no one showed up. There were like maybe 20 people in that class or 20 something, but tons of people are not even there. They're not even attending. Because nobody's taking this class seriously anymore. It's boring. It's just a bunch of bullshit. It's not helpful. It's not informative. It's not an informative class. So I started writing my paper, and I wrote a couple paragraphs, and I just thought to myself, there's no point in me being here. If I was at home versus if I was here, I would still be writing my paper, and my laptop's running out of battery. And again, I already spent money yesterday for lunch. I also spent quite a bit of money on Sunday for lunch. I don't want to spend money today for lunch. I want to just go home and eat. And I thought to myself, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave. So I waited until a moment when the professor's playing news from not Jamie Oliver. What's the other guy? Tonight News with something Oliver. John Oliver. I just left. I just packed up everything and I just left. And I wanted to catch the bus back home, but I couldn't catch it. And I thought, well, actually, I'm going to go to Amazon right now and pick up my lipsticks and nail polish. So that's what I did. I picked up my lipsticks. I went to Amazon, picked up my lipsticks and nail polish. After a while, great success, and I was about to just walk back home. And then suddenly, as I was putting on my earbuds, about to leave, someone stopped me and was like, Enoch. And I looked up. It's Glenn in a white t-shirt, shorts. And I'm like, hey. And so we just stood in the middle of the USC Village and had a conversation. Just, you know, how are you doing? Talked about Visa and talked about Halloween parties a little bit. But yeah, it's nice. So you see, this is more beneficial to me than the class. Like being able to talk to other human beings is more beneficial for me than whatever this is. So I was able to catch the bus and I returned home. And also, at the same time, I had a bit of a stomach ache because I hadn't really gone to the bathroom in quite a while. So I went back home, went to the bathroom, took a shower, made myself lunch, filmed a couple of reviews, worked on the paper. By not going to class, I achieved so much more. And I saved so much more time and money. You know, I would be spending like $18 on a cup of matcha and a sandwich on an alternate timeline when I didn't run away from class today. But I did run away, so I saved myself some money. So yeah, I do want to drink matcha. Yes, that's something I crave. Don't worry, I'll just do that on Friday. Um, because I'll be having lunch with Parkin, the other Hong Konger guy. So I returned to school for CTCS 191 discussion. I had a little extra time on the third floor to work on my paper. Went down there, and today the professor is sitting in to just look at the TA. But I still kind of worked out on my paper. I sat next to Colin. Colin was like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Fine." I mean, and I pointed at my computer screen, and it just shows my paper. And Colin laughed. But I didn't speak to Colin that much today because, like, 10 minutes before the class ends, he just up and leaves. So instead, I waited for Rachel, and then I had a tiny conversation with her before she left for another club meeting thing. And yeah, just Halloween party updates. I still am not entirely sure what to do tomorrow. I think I'll be going to the DKA party, which is a frat party, but it's not like the most intense euphoria frat party ever. It is going to be a party. It's going to be probably more intense than the ones I've been to. I think the last party that is like, quote unquote, like an American party for me is the one where most people aren't even Americans at Cliff's Place, where it's just a group of French people and people from like every continent. And there's weed and alcohol and young, attractive people and loud music. But it's, I'm looking for something a little bit more disturbing. So yeah, I have returned home and I'm just gonna finish up my paper. To be fair, I can request for an extension, but I don't think I will because I don't want to worry about my papers tomorrow and the days after. Plus the fact that I have other assignments to deal with in the next few days. I also want to just work on my script and work on my short film. Like do the things that I love and are passionate about, not these papers. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to finish up a paper today and I'm going to watch a film tonight. The last film of the month. Jesus Christ, it's been a marathon. I somehow watched 4 films yesterday. That's so messed up. But yeah. So including the film tonight, it would have been 17 films. No, not 27 films. I watched 27 films this month. That is demented, bro. That is insane. I remember like 3 years ago when I started using Letterboxd and I look at other people's profiles and I'm like, oh my god, how the hell do you manage to watch so many films within a month? And now I'm basically at that level. And I'm like, now I know. It just hurts. It's very tiring. I was scared that by watching too many films I'd be too burnt out and I wouldn't be able to enjoy films at all. But that's not entirely true because Anora, I was still able to enjoy it quite a bit, even though that was in the midst of me just binge watching everything. But I was able to enjoy Anora quite a bit. But yeah, not much else. Honestly, I am feeling ambivalent. I like to be hopeful about the future, yet at the same time, I'm not hopeful about the future. Because APCA released another Instagram post where it's a bunch of people, photos, whatever. And I found out that not only do we have their English names and their Asian name, but also there's a small text on the photo that says, year, major, and favorite films and hobbies. And I quickly checked the Hong Konger girls photo. Her favorite film is Happy Together. Holy fuck. Now that's I'm impressed. I don't know if she's doing it like pretentious in a pretentious way, like ooh, Wong Kar Wai, or like if she's genuine about liking Happy Together. But I say holy fuck because like that's Leslie's favorite film. Um she's also junior, so she's like same graduating same year. So I don't know. I want to meet her. Seems intriguing, you know? You know, before the intrigue is quelled, I'd like to meet her. I'd like to know who she is. Um, and then speaking of women that I'm not that close with, but still know who they are, maybe there's gonna be more updates from Spotlight, and I don't know. Maybe I and Bridget will have to like meet up with the Indian girl who wrote this paper, and talk about it and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Meanwhile, I'm struggling with my own paper. That's the irony. But the religion class paper, I'm looking forward to it because it's something I'm genuinely interested in. Um, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Looking forward to the Halloween parties. I may go to several ones, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for research purposes, seriously, but also I want to experience something, right? I think it's been a while since I've truly been in a very thrilling or scary situation. I remember back in 2021, October, me, Zara, and Miriam almost went into a rave, and we got so scared. My heart was racing. But honestly, right now, if you put me in the middle of a rave and people snort cocaine, I probably wouldn't be that scared. If you really want to scare me, put me in front of a naked person, then I would be scared. Yes. But, you know, I don't know. Let's take it a little further, you know? Honestly, again, I've been thinking, I've been daydreaming quite a bit just now because I'm like different. I'm kind of different now. Like, compare me with the 2019 or 2018 me. I'm like very different. I walk differently. I have a different kind of confidence. I have a different aura. And like, I bet I'm even crazier than a lot of my ex-classmates. Back then it was like my ex-classmates are more experienced and they're crazier than me in terms of sex, drugs, and violence. And even though I haven't done a lot of sex and violence, but I've smoked weed. Okay? Also, I don't know. I've just met weird people, and I think that's a cool thing. Like, I think a lot of Hong Kongers still sort of trap themselves in the sense of, ooh, what if I make friends with a black person, or what if I make friends with a Latino, or like, ooh, what if I become friends with a Japanese girl? Oh my god, what's gonna happen? And it's like, I've done all of those things, and it's like not a huge deal. So honestly, in retrospect, the idea that one of my closest friends is gonna be a half Persian, half Latina girl, um, is like insane, but like it just so happens to be that way, you know. And I think that's great. I think that's genuinely great. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Um, yeah, hopefully more interesting things happen in the second half of the semester because the first half was a huge dud, humongous dud. But yeah, I am now once again my interest for APCA is sort of reignited, but in a different way. I know it's shit, but I want to meddle in that shit, you know, because I see the e-board stuff, and some of them are seniors, and I realize that if I'm a senior, I can still try it out. But obviously, I gotta do a bunch of other stuff as well. Like next year, I'll probably still be doing ALI. Oh, also, I received a paycheck, 137 bucks. I'm not showing you the other side, obviously, because it's my address. Um, not all the money I am owed, but the money at least. 137. That is like 50 more. That is 53 more dollars than the Criterion that I just got. So life is different when you have money, huh? Dinero. Yo tengo dinero. um, yeah, nothing else. I also skipped the religion class if you hadn't noticed, but like, I missed nothing. I missed out nothing. We're just gonna be yapping about a book for 90 minutes, anyways. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay, time now is 10:32 a.m. in the morning on October 31st. It's Halloween. Can't believe it's already the end of October. I slept from 4:10 to 10:30. Um, that's more than 6 hours. That's supposed to be a good thing, but I just feel really tired, man. Jesus Christ. Um, yeah. Last night, oh my god, Mary's playing music again. So last night, during dinner, um, two encounters. One is Minji, the Korean girl, Korean woman who was really nice when I cooked dinner last night. Like she was like, "Ooh, smells good," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's just chicken, but I did marinate it." And she's like, "What do you do? What did you put?" And I'm like, "Just soy sauce and lemongrass." And then um she asked me if I usually cook around this time because it was like 9:30 p.m. and I was like, "Yeah." Aside from Mondays. And then she accidentally knocked over my spatula and she's like, "Oh, sorry." And I'm like, "Oh, that's okay." But Mary, Mary's just annoying, man. She keeps blasting music. During dinner, she blasted like rave music, like party music so loud. And then she cooked at around like midnight or 1 a.m. and it set off the smoke alarm. And then she was having like a phone call with a friend and she was so fucking loud. And it kept going until like 2 a.m. or something. Oh my god. And now she's blasting music again. It's 10 a.m., bro. Right now she's blasting music. Kind of reminds me of Cindy. A little bit. It's just kind of fucking annoying. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's American behavior. You're not Nigerian, bro. You're American. Only Americans do this shit. Blasting music out loud. Um, anyways, last night I was gonna watch The Others. Couldn't I spent like 2 hours editing two pretty sophisticated videos, and then I watched the others, and then I wanted to fall asleep. I didn't really fall asleep, but I'm like, yeah, I'm drowsy, I can't do it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just watch it sometime tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, I'm not gonna include the others in my mini movie review video. Um, I'll just include it next time. But yeah, today's plan is gonna be I have a Zoom meeting with the SCA undergrad person advisor and to figure out what classes to choose for next semester, which I still haven't figured out. I only know I'm taking 290, the big one, and Rit 340, but I don't know if I should take two religion classes or one CAMS or one religion. Because the thing is, there isn't a single good CAMS class. There isn't a single good CAMS class next semester. So, yeah. Um, and then, yeah, and then, from 3 to 5, we have the meeting with TA1 at the Levy Library. So hopefully that flies by, because after that, I will have to prepare for the Halloween party tonight. Which I'm kind of excited about, actually, even though it's, I don't know, it might be very awkward, it might be disturbing, or it might be very disappointing. And also, I DM'd DKA last night on Instagram about paying them by Zelle, but I haven't gotten a response back, so I haven't paid it yet. So, yeah. Um, who knows? But yeah, hopefully I get to meet some people. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Um, and yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, I have one video to film. Finally, October's over. November, I'm gonna really, really cut down YouTube videos. I promise to not film as many YouTube videos, but I'm just filming them every day again this week. So, I don't know, I need to cut them down. Like, even for album reviews and movie reviews, I'm just gonna do them in short form, really, and focus on video essays. Because at some point, I need to drop this whole criticism thing, like critic thing. Like, if I have to go into the film industry, I can't be giving scores anymore. That's like a bad look. Um, yeah.
Okay, time now is 7:44 p.m. Yeah, just want to film a little little video diary. So I'm gonna talk about what just happened and then talk about plans for tonight because everything's confusing and strange, and I don't know what the fuck am I doing right now. So I went to the ALI. I had the Zoom meeting, half an hour Zoom meeting, exactly half an hour from 11:30 to 12 at noon with one of the big people at undergrad CAMS USC, and we basically kind of figured out what classes to take for next semester. 290, Rit 340, and I'm either going for two religion classes or um, one religion, one that is CTCS, two Why is it not exporting? I don't know. The fuck? Okay. So yeah, decisions. And then at around 2:50, I left my apartment and went to the Levy Library to meet with TA1, and I was like 15 minutes late, but it's like okay, no one really cares, right? Okay, my fingers are hurting a little bit. Hold on. So, yeah, went to Levy Library and had a 2-hour meeting with TA1. We finally finished Dead Poet Society. We talked about it and we had a little chat. We went over his performance in his last lab for his electrical engineering, computer science, coding class, the whole bunch. And then I thought I should go to Amazon because a little bit earlier today I finally unboxed the 2 Amazon packages I got yesterday, and I ordered 5 items: nail polish base, black nail polish top, nail wipe, and black lipsticks. And as it turns out, black lipsticks is missing. So I checked my email. Thank God that I received an email saying my black lipsticks had arrived yesterday. So I went to Amazon checkpoint, scanned it, it opened the locker. I grabbed my package, easy peasy. It's actually the first time I went to the Amazon pickup point where the locker actually worked. So and all the buses are fucked because it's Halloween night, I guess. So I walk back home, and that is when I genuinely have no idea what the fuck should I do. Cause no one's telling me to do anything. So the thing is, I want to go to a Halloween party, but as you can probably see right now, aside from the fact that I shaved, and I shaved twice, like I shaved before I went to the ALI meeting, and I shaved again to make sure it's smoother. But aside from this, I had no preparations. I still haven't made my nails. And I DM Rachel and she's like, "Oh, actually I'm thinking of going to the snowboarding club." And I'm like, "What?" So the USC snowboarding and skiing club is throwing this huge Halloween party, and Rachel just wants to go. What? How about the DKA? So I again, last night I DM'd DKA. I said, "Hey, I can't Venmo. Venmo doesn't work. Can I Zelle?" No response. I told Franklin about this because maybe Franklin knows something. He said, "I don't know." So I have no idea what the fuck is going on. And during the ALI meeting, I actually used my phone and I tried to figure out how to fix my Venmo. It doesn't fucking work. The app doesn't work. I told, there's this AI chat box thing, and I was like, "Hey," I didn't say hey. I was like, "Wrong email." My account attached to the wrong email, and it just says, "Oh, go to settings, go to profile." Okay. But in order to go to settings and go to profile, I need to log in. And if I want to log in, I need the email. It's fucking counterintuitive. So I tried to do it on my laptop again after I come back home. Nope, didn't work. So Venmo straight up doesn't fucking work. And it's a huge disability. It's already disability enough that I'm using Android. It's an even bigger disability that my Venmo basically doesn't work because I'm a random person using iCloud. Essentially, like how does this shit happen all the time? Workday, BOA, Bank of America, and now this? Honestly, it's stupid. So, yeah, let me check if my YouTube video is cooked. Yes, seems like it's ready. But yeah, everything's so incredibly stupid. And, yeah. So I genuinely don't know what to do later. I don't know, maybe Rachel's at the West Hollywood Pride Parade? Maybe not. and then afterwards I still need to like dress up and change and like do nails and stuff, and maybe I'll just follow Rachel to the snowboarding place, or maybe I'll convince her to come with me to DKA, or maybe I'll just tell Franklin that I'm coming to DKA. I don't know. I like when I do things spontaneously these days because spontaneity is unpredictable and life is fun when it's spontaneous. But when it's too spontaneous, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? This is one of those like moments where it's like it's already so late at night. I don't think anything's gonna happen, and then suddenly it happens, kind of situation. So yeah, and I'm really dying of hunger right now. I'm actually super hungry. I had noodles, like instant noodles, this lunch. I'm gonna make rice. I actually like a whole month ago. I ordered this, um, fucking, fucking, mm, yo, it's not Yoasabi. What? Ah, Yoshinoya. Yoshinoya frozen beef onion packet. And I had no I completely forgot about it. So I'm just gonna eat it for lunch today. Actually, I'm just gonna eat it for dinner today. Actually, so yeah, quick dinner, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, can't wait to try out the lipsticks though. This could all be for nothing, by the way. Like, there's a great chance that this is gonna be called off. I don't go to any Halloween events today. It's over for me, or maybe not. But the thing is, this is the second last year I'm going to be at USC, also my first year. So if I miss out this time, then it's next year, and two is better than one. Let's be honest here. So I may go somewhere later. I don't know. Okay, so I need to use both hands to do this, but I'm going to apply nail polish now. This is the base. This is the black one, and this is the top coat. So it's gonna be this, and then this, and then this. So wish me luck. Okay, so I just did the base coat, looking okay, and I think it dried like immediately. Like, it dried really fast. I thought I would have to wait for like 20 minutes or something, but no. So yeah, I guess I'll have to apply the black one now. Okay, I just did my left hand, and it's kind of a mess. Like, the nail polish is dripping to the side of the thumb. It's like partially going into my flesh, and like the fleshy part of the finger, and part of it it's not. It's just I don't know how to clean it up. I don't know how to like fix these dirty messes. Also, my nails are way bigger than I thought it would be. Like, that's a large nail. Okay, so Yoshinoya beef onion thing. It's way more watery than I thought. Way more watery than I thought. Also, not that much beef, actually. Yeah. It's more like a soup rice now. Okay, cheers. Time now is 10:07 p.m. I'm still at home. My nails are done. I'm a bit worried they're gonna break off or chip off, and it's like, it's very messy, but like, who cares, right? It's my first time. But yeah, all this is probably for nothing. I may end up not leaving at all tonight because no one's answering me, no one's telling me where they are. To be fair, the no one in question is basically Franklin and Rachel. Franklin's probably at DK right now. I can just go there, like, just hop on a free lift and go there right now, but I'd be an idiot. I have to have someone beside me. And Rachel's at the parade at West Hollywood. She's gonna come back in about half an hour, but who knows? But yeah, I'm just like doing this. Yeah, it feels kind of weird. I still feel like I can't grab things normally. And like I'm just thinking, like, what am I gonna do when I go to bed? Am I gonna take it all off, or should I just keep it? But it feels so uncomfortable having this on my white blanket. Like it's just, I don't know. There's something very unsafe about it. Will this even come off if I rub it with soap? Because I wash my hands with soap. Just now I washed my bowl, but I didn't. I try my best not to have my nails touch the detergent. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know anymore. I'm just waiting at this point. So yeah, it's 10:58 p.m. right now. I have waited for 2 hours and I have no idea what's going on. Franklin is nowhere to be found. Rachel, she told me to wait 30 minutes for an update, and that was an hour ago. And I still don't know where she is. I don't know where anyone is. I have no friends. So yeah, it's cool. I'm dressing up. Actually, this isn't even dress up. This is just manicure. I did all this for nothing. I'm celebrating it on my own in my own room. Really just chilling and vibing all by myself. Yeah, that's great. So I guess that's the end of today. I'm not going anywhere. That is the most based way you can celebrate anything, like birthday, Christmas, Halloween, whatever, is that you do all these things and then you just don't meet anyone and you just stay at home. I think that is like the most based way of celebrating anything. Yeah, who knows? The thing is, like, I can just free lift my way into DKA, but A, I haven't even paid them for the party. B is I don't know, if I go in without anyone with me. Okay, here's the thing, if I go into any social event alone, I would already die, let alone a party where a lot of people are having fun and drinking. So it's even worse. Like staying at this rate, staying at home is the better way. This is the introvert's route, you know. I think as an introvert who wants to connect with other people, you either connect with other people or stay being an introvert. And I think this is the introvert way. So yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, it's not over. I mean, there's still tomorrow and there's still a couple days later, but it's yeah, it's nothing, really. It's really nothing. So it's 11:38 p.m. and Franklin saw my message but didn't say anything. So yeah, I guess that's it. I guess I'm not doing anything for tonight. But I do have an idea right now. Actually, is if I'm not going to some party and hanging out with people, then I should still do something. So I'm thinking of dressing up, going downstairs, and just scream at random people, or just pretend to be drunk and just shout. The streets around USC are actually really empty, so if I shout, it's really not that big of a deal. Also, I used to do that in Hong Kong. If I could do that in Hong Kong, I could definitely do it in the USA, you know? Because Hong Kong's so much more crowded. So I'm just gonna go downstairs and just start shouting at people, really. I think that is probably the best course of action right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna put lipsticks on, maybe. Okay, so I don't really know how this works at all. I guess we'll see. Okay. Okay. How does this even work? I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Also, holy shit, I look so different with lipsticks on. I look so different. Lips make such a huge difference. little vanilla. Tastes a little vanilla. Okay, I think that's good. See, I told you. No one in the streets. No one in the streets right now. I'm feeling a little dizzy. It's like almost midnight. I killed my sister. Arrest me. I killed my sister. I should put on an accent. Or something, so that people... Ah! 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 I'm drunk, okay? I'm drunk. I'm a drunk man, okay? Fuck you! Yeah! Fuck you! Fuck you! You know what? Let's go to Ralph's. I'm hungry, okay? I'm hungry. I want food. I want food. I'm hungry. I haven't reached my 2,000 calories yet, huh? Bitch, I haven't reached my 2,000 calories, okay? Ah! Ah! Fuck. Fuck, the police just stopped me. The police just stopped me. The school police just stopped me. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh! Ooh! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, the detective. The one and only detective. Oh, yes, you must be wondering, what are you doing here, detective? Well, I'll answer your question with another question. Why do you live? Why are you alive? What are you doing living? You live because you have no choice, because you're born into this world. That's me. I'm the detective because I have no choice. You think all the pain and suffering and loneliness I went through because I chose to? You think what happened in February 2016 was my choice? Well, you would be wrong. I'm born this way. Stars aligned. Look up right now. Stars aligned. Galaxies, Milky Way aligned so that I would be born in this moment, stranded in the belly, in the dirty, nasty, cum fucking sucking blood pancreas fucking underbelly of Los Angeles, suffering every single day. This is but a game, man. My life, it's a survival game. Nothing is real. I'm in a video game. You see, I'm in a video game. Everything. Since December 24th, 2021, when I left my home and I saw the final real sunset. None of these fake ones. The purple one, May 20th, 2023. What the fuck was that? The sky was purple, and I confessed to the girl I have a crush on, and she said yes. None of that shit was real. She's a psyop. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Why was I so blinded by love? She's a psyop. She's not real. Violence, nothing but violence, really. Nothing but disgusting, vile, stupid fucking violence. And now I'm left with nothing but this world of trash. Everything's trash, man. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, grass. You think you're so funny? You think you're so fucking touching my leg, huh? Touching my leg? You think you're so funny? You think you're so fucking funny with your pointy ass prick. Pointy ass prick. I get it. You're long and you're stiff. You're long and you're stiff and you think you're hot shit. I get it. But when you start molesting me with that slurpy, thick dick, well, think again. Think twice, think thrice, think thrice. So right now, guess what I'm doing? It's Halloween night, where people enjoy fear. I don't need to enjoy fear, because I am living in fear every single second, every single day. I live in complete fear. So right now I'm out here in the middle of the streets, screaming on top of my lungs, because everyone in this world are just NPCs. See, I'm dead. I've died. On 2020, May 15th, when the DSCs are over, I've lost my purpose in this world. Everything's left, everything afterwards is the afterlife. They're right, I'm reincarnated. I'm still in the same body, I still have the same memories, but I'm in the afterlife. This is limbo, this is purgatory. You don't understand this. Los Angeles, Hollywood, all this propaganda that people feed you, city of dreams. Oh yes, that's fucking bullshit. This is hell. Okay, this is hell, and I'll never go back up. And so you know what? I rejoice. I don't know what I'm rejoicing at per se, but I rejoice because that's all I can do, really. I'm the detective. I investigate. Now the case is cracked open. So, in celebration of the case being cracked open by this great detective, I shall say, hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray, for I live till this day. On the count of 3, I will shout on top of my lungs, and I will say, long live the detective. And I want you all to say it with me, in your most glorious, beautiful, buttery, smooth voice possible. In 3, 2, 1. Long live the detective! Thank you. Ah!
Okay, time now is 1:07 a.m. in the morning. It's really late. Yeah, normally I'd be watching a film right now, or I don't know, I'd be editing something. But no, right now, time, space, doesn't fucking matter. My voice is extremely deep right now because I just spent 30 minutes screaming and yelling off the top of my lungs in the middle of the street. And not even 2 to 3 minutes into screaming, the police or the DPS people in a car stopped me. Yeah, the guy in the car was like, "Hey, are you okay? You good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Revert back to normal." So instead of screaming is so tiring, I just danced. I listened to Death Grips and I just started jumping around. It's so tiring. I ran out of breath. It's been a while since I've moved this way, you know? And I started talking to myself, and now it's 1 a.m. Rachel said she's coming back and she's gonna go to the DK party later, which is crazy. It's like 1 a.m. already. I know people party until late, but 1 a.m. is like, Jesus. So I don't know how far this is gonna be, but Rachel said she's downstairs now. Like, she just DM'd me right now. Okay, well, I guess I'll go in this attire.
And the whole classroom so loud.
Oh, okay, now I got it.
Not like type.
Oh, god damn it. What the fuck? What?
Every week.
Really funny guy.
Lucas
So funny.
Lucas and Lucas. They're both out there. Like, it's, I don't know.
Bro, Frank.
入邊都人影，你睇個窗簾入邊人影都冇幾隻。
Bro. No one inside. It's not fucking real. Nothing's real in this world. Bunch of fucking NPCs, man. Oh. Fuck me. I wanna go home.
He's gonna think I have another meaning. So many guys with the astronaut suits, the orange one. So basic. It's like the Mel.
但係我頭先我屋企樓下都見到 DPS。
點解啊？
唔知。
She had tea. She had to pay tea. Scusi, pardon.
This one? Yeah. Okay, let's go see. Let's go see second.
So that's true to some others.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? No, what do you think we should do? Like, I don't know what to do. This is like shocking because I didn't know this is so stupid. I don't know this is so stupid.
Okay, time now is 2 a.m. in the morning, exactly 2 a.m. I'm back at home again. Yeah, so that was a fantastic first day of Halloween weekend. Great experience indeed. I can't wait to tell other people the next morning that what I did was I just went downstairs and screamed. Unironically, I can't wait to do this because it's such a funny, it's such an Enoch thing to do, you know, such a detective thing to do. I do think I look pretty good though, like, my all black, my lipsticks, I think it kind of worked. If only I had like eyeliner and a choke collar, that would be like even better. Should have bought an eyeliner with me, but I was kind of scared that I wouldn't know how to eyeline. But yeah, me, Rachel, and like 3 other Thai girls, I believe, just drove around, and it was already like 1:40 a.m. or like, I don't know, 1:30. No, we just drove around. We drove to the DKA place, which is the film frat. There's no one, I mean, there are people, but they're all leaving drunk on the ground. And the house is empty, no music. And then we went to another place that Rachel really wanted to go to, a snowboarding society, which is fucking hilarious. Snowboarding, it's Los Angeles, there's no snow here. But apparently they are one of the biggest party clubs. They organize Snowchella, like, what the fuck? This is, like, what the fuck? But yeah, I already had my fun. Honestly, half an hour of me jumping around, listening to Death Grips and screaming and talking to myself, that was already more fun than most of what I've done
in round 5 so far. That was already kind of fun. But it's okay because it's only like day 1 out of like 4 freaking days of Halloween weekend. Tomorrow night there's gonna be more stuff. Maybe I'll get to go to a party tomorrow night. But yeah, it's interesting that the entire surrounding area of USC is like one big party where you would drive around and like there would be drunk people, half naked people, the police, the security. It's like one hot mess. But at the same time, Rachel, maybe she just parties too hard, but according to her, this is lame. Parties are not supposed to end at 1:30. They're supposed to go on. So yeah, at least there's tomorrow. But this is a great day 1. Did nothing. I did nothing. I may keep the nail polish. I may do that. I don't know, or I may not. I may just do it again tomorrow morning. But that's a lot of work. But this is a lot of work, and I don't want to waste it. But I don't like the idea of having nail polish on my bed. I don't know. If this thing comes off during shower, then I'm just gonna take off the whole thing. Yeah, day 1.